My name is Stephen Harwitz, Senior Music Editor at KiwiboxDotCom, and we've got Lisa, one half of the Veronicas, on the line. How are you today, Lisa?
Hey, babe. I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. Where am I speaking to you from?
I'm actually in LA at the moment, just kind of getting ready to go on tour. So we leave tomorrow.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So, let's get started with your most recent album, Hook Me Up. Came out in Australia and New Zealand last year. What's taken so long for the album to get released here?
Well, I guess when we release a record, we like to be able to, spend a bit of time in that country and promote it and really, make the most of it. So, for us, obviously releasing in Australia first because that's where we're from seems like the right thing to do. And, we spent a few months kind of promoting that over there. So now, it's taken off over there for us. We have the chance to release here and, we can base ourselves here in the States for a while to do that, which is nice.
Yeah, is it tiresome to have to start from scratch to promote this record in the U.S. after having built the record in other countries already?
It's always an adventure. We love it. We love spending our time here, so, it's kind of fun to have to start up again, and, people aren't that familiar with the Veronicas over here, so I guess playing those more intimate shows and kind of reintroducing ourselves to people over here, it's all part of it, and we kind of enjoy that anyway, so it's good.
Yeah, great. So what was the songwriting process like for this album?
It was actually quite different to how we wrote the first record. On that first trip, we traveled a lot and worked with a whole bunch of different people, and I guess this time around we kind of knew who we wanted to work with, and we did a lot of the record with a guy named Toby, so it was done in a shorter amount of time, like 6 months. So yeah, I think we're a lot more hands-on with this record as far as what we wanted, sound-wise and obviously lyrically, writing about our experiences and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, well, did you and Jessica ever fight over taking a song in a particular direction during the songwriting process?
We have our creative differences is what we like to call them. But, like anyone, we're usually on the same wavelengths, I think, with our songwriting. But we do have those differences, but I think that's good. We're both very passionate about getting the best kind of song we can, and it always works out for us pretty well. We share the songwriting and, kind of half and half anyway. So.
Yeah, how do you guys figure out who sings what part on your songs? Because I know that you guys trade off a lot.
Yeah, it's weird. We don't usually fight over anything like that at all. Like, our voices are very different from each other, so I think we just know, like, what suits who, and, we just kind of got a little formula down. It is different every time, but we both have our strengths in certain parts, so I think we just kind of go with it.
Excellent.
It kind of falls into place, yeah.
Yeah. So a song on the album is Popular, and on it you try your hand at rapping. You buffed out a rhyme.
I guess we're just kind of, when we were writing, we wrote a whole bunch of songs to choose from, so, we were just kind of getting crazy and trying things we hadn't done before, and the song Popular, Jesse actually does a lot of the rapping in that, which is quite funny, but, the songs are a little cheeky, and it's got a lot of attitude, so I think that delivery kind of comes across in that way. You wouldn't want to be singing like a pretty melody when the song's kind of, it's almost taking the piss out of the celebrity kind of lifestyle and being so popular and famous and stuff. And I think that the way that we delivered it in that kind of rap sort of thing kind of exudes that attitude.
Yeah. Do you listen to hip-hop at all?
Not so much. Of course, there's a lot more played over here in the States than back home in Australia. And, I listen to it every now and then. We're a bit more old school rock and roll, I guess, is what we listen to a lot of. But yeah, I can appreciate a bit of hip-hop.
Excellent. So there's a lot of pop influence on the album, obviously. Are you ever afraid of being branded as a kind of a teen sensation because of your style?
I think the word pop has in the past had a bit of a bad stigma attached to it. A lot of people don't see it as a credible kind of thing, but you know, we're kind of out to change people's view on that. You know, we do sing pop music, and we love pop music, and we grew up kind of, you know, listening to a lot of that. So